was a fair. I said, it's based on John Albert, a friend of yours.
There was a Confederate veteran, young country boy, who was on guard, who was walking his post, and there was an owl in a tree nearby. I messed that up. Can I start over? Can I get my pipe on? No, they always say, pipe is the way to success. Huh? Yeah. That's what they say. No. No? Yeah. It's good. Right. Okay, tell you a little story about some things. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, there was a Confederate veteran, young country boy. He was on guard duty. He was walking his post through the woods, and there was an owl, unknown to him, in a tree nearby. And the owl said, "Ooh," and the boy, trembling with fear, says, "It's me, sir, John Albert, friend of yours." Where you going?
Start practicing.
That was my microphone. Did you see this in it? Why did you give me this? Oh. Turn it on. It's broke. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Boy, don't give me this. Wow. Hell of a lot. There's a congressman, I believe from Alabama, I've forgotten where I'm from, said there will be no war, and he offered the wipe of all the blood that was to be shed with a pocket handkerchief. That was his prediction. I've always said someone could get a PhD by calculating how many pocket handkerchiefs it would take to wipe all the blood that was to be shed. It'd be a lot of handkerchiefs. Any understanding of this nation has to be based, and I mean really based, on an understanding of the Civil War. I believe that firmly it defined us. The Revolution did what it did. Our involvement in the European wars and the beginning of the First War did what it did. But the Civil War defined us as what we are, and it opened us to being what we became. What the hell? Kimchichannen. Kimchi Chan with 2 N's at the end. Just write it down. Excuse me. Now K like in K-I-M. That was seems good because you can cut whenever you want. You know? Should be digital. The Revolution did what it did. Our involvement in the European wars and beginning of the First World War did what it did. But the Civil War defined us as what we are, and it opened us to being old hair. And I'm just reading. Where you going? I'm very pissed off right now. Any understanding of this nation has to be based, and I mean really based, on understanding of the Civil War. I believe that firmly. It defined us. The Revolution did what it did. Our involvement in the European wars, beginning of the First World War, did what it did. But the Civil War defined us as what we are, and it opened us up to being what we became, good and bad things. And it was very necessary if we're going to understand the American character in the 20th century to learn about this enormous catastrophe of the mid-19th century. It was the crossroads of our being, and it was a hell of a crossroads. Early in the war, there was a Union squad was closed in on a single ragged Confederate. They obviously didn't own any slaves, couldn't have much institution in the Constitution, freeing slaves and the Negroes and niggers. Early in the war, there was a Union squad was closed in on a single ragged Confederate. He obviously didn't own any slaves, couldn't have much interest in the Constitution or anything else. They said, "What are you fighting for anyhow?" they asked. He said, "I'm fighting because you're down here." Pretty satisfactory answer. Give me some more tape, my beard's broke. Where you going? Where you going? More food?
Yeah.
Give me some food.
Oh, what do you want?
Show what you want. Give me some tape, my beard's broke. During the Peninsula Campaign, McClellan was working his way up the York's Peninsula, and they came to a stream, and he and his staff were sitting and wondering how deep it was and had to march across it. And Custard, a junior officer on his staff, just graduated from West Point, a captain I think, rode out into midstream, sat his horse, turned around his saddle and said, "McClellan, this is how deep it is, General." Reading Richmond one day, and there was a Confederate soldier on furlough in Richmond. Stopped him. No, can't stop him without passing him first. Gotta pass him first. That's what I always say. Here. Davis was walking down the street in Richmond one day, and a Confederate soldier in Richmond on furlough passed him and stopped him and said, "Sir, Mister, bean't you Jefferson Davis?" And Davis said that he was. And so and break it down. Richmond, potions, potions. Snape the potions master. Davis was walking down the street in Richmond one day, and a Confederate soldier in Richmond on furlough passed him, stopped him and said, "Sir, Mister, bean't you Jefferson Davis?" And Davis said that he was. The soldier said, "Well, I thought so. You look so much like a Confederate postage stamp." They knew what they were going to do, but they had to wait. And while they were waiting, formed, and ready to move out, they were deflated on brush and things. A rabbit jumped out of the bush and took off. Real one. And one of the soldiers looked after him and hollered, "Run, old hare. If I was old hare, I'd run too." She wasn't all valor. Let it burn down, and that's what you do. Let it burn down. No, I'm sorry. Crap.